Let's check the numbers right now as we go to the tail of the tape. At 31, Chavez is 5 years older than Holligan. Just a half-inch height advantage for Chavez. The weight, Chavez 139 1/4, Holligan an even 140. And the reach, Chavez at 67 1/2, Holligan 66. To the WBC rules for this championship bout, 10-point must system in effect. There will be 3 scoring judges, of course, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. We are set for the introductions and pre-fight festivities, so we send you back to Puebla, Mexico, and our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos aficionados al box al Estadio Cuauhtémoc en Puebla por el título peso superligero del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Puebla, Mexico for the main event, the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. This bout is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council. Presidente José Suleiman, Supervisor Osvaldo Bisbal. Representando la Comisión de Boxeo de Puebla y de México, Edgar Ramírez, Antonio Murrieta, Emilio Gamboa. Presentando a los jueces, introducing to you the judges at ringside. Chuck Hassett, Nicholas Hidalgo, and Dalby Shirley. And the man in charge of this bout, working in this, is 109th world title bout, el referee es Arthur Mercanti. Bien amigos, esta es la pelea principal de furia explosiva, batalla en Puebla de 12 rounds. All right, fans, here we go. The main event of the evening brought to you by Don King Productions. Damas y caballeros, señoras y señores, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime. The WBC Super Lightweight Championship scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Presentando en la esquina azul, introducing the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, el peleador de Liverpool, Inglaterra, y con un peso de 63 kilogramos y 503 gramos. He weighed in at an even 140 pounds, con récord de 21 victorias, sin derrota, y tiene 15 ganadas por knockout. His fine young record includes 21 wins, no losses, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the British and Commonwealth Super Lightweight Champion, currently ranked at number 4 WBC Super Lightweight Contender, presentando al retador número 4 en el mundo, Andy Hands of Stone Holligan. Y su rival, el campeón en la esquina roja, presenting his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim, y representando Culiacán, Sinaloa, México. Con un peso de 63 kilos con 100 gramos, he weighed in at a trim 139 1/4 pounds. Con un sobresaliente récord de 88 victorias, 0 derrotas y un empate, tiene 76 victorias por knockout. His tremendous record includes 88 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 76 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 5-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, the defending WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the world. Demos la bienvenida al sensacional e invicto gran campeón mexicano, Julio César Chávez. Referee Arthur Mercanti.
Good evening, Julio and Andy. You both received your instructions earlier in the day. We hope you will obey these rules and enforce them. Shake hands now, return to your opponents and wait the starting bell.
So this crowd crowd of better than 35,000 at Chauhaumoc Stadium in Puebla, Mexico. Getting set for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. Julio César Chávez versus Britain's Andy Holligan, undefeated at 21-0 with 15 knockouts. Holligan's straight ahead style, such as it is he walking right into the jaws of Julio César Chávez?
Well, Chávez is such a superior boxer. He knows how to soften a guy up. He calls himself hands of stone, but he's against jaws of stone. So let's see what develops.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to need hands of stone to be effective at all, and the jaw of stone to just survive, because Chávez is very accurate, and already
he's rocked.
And he's in trouble.
Andy Holligan is rocked by Julio César Chávez.
One good hook, and it set him back on his heels.
Chávez with the reputation of starting in deliberate fashion, accumulating punches, but he comes off a second-round TKO. Granted, the opposition was questionable, but it looks like he is going to come out here and try to end this one early.
Chávez style never varies. He goes to the side, really hard hooks to the side, jabs to the stomach. Just when you least expect it, it's up to the jaw and over and out. Just watch his beautiful hook to the side, always to the side.
Something that we normally don't see, though, is Chávez backing up. Somebody actually pushing him backwards. He's so strong that he's almost always on the attack. So this is something new for us, although the other fighters not being that effective. Holligan's having his problem.
Well, Holligan, in order to do some fighting, he's got to do some punching. He can't just receive.
Holligan rated number 4 by the WBC as a super lightweight. Has defended the British and Commonwealth titles 3 times, but this is a different story against the punishing complete package. Julio César Chávez, almost surgical-like with his pinpoint precision.
And he seems to step it up a notch when he's before his home crowd in Mexico. Anytime he fights in Mexico, Chávez seems to fight even better than he does outside.
And on Thursday, he led hundreds of young fans on an early morning jog through Puebla, a city of 1 million people. He's already a national hero, and this just adds to it. Chávez people handed out 2,000 tickets to children in the city's main square. Chávez sponsoring free meals for a local orphanage. And he announced a $100,000 donation to buy Christmas toys for kids in his native Culiacan. They love him in Mexico.
Holligan came to fight. He's taking it right to Chávez, mixing it up on the inside where he can, trying to use a little of the Chávez medicine on Chávez himself. A couple left hooks to the body, ripping some uppercuts inside. A game fighter, but doesn't appear to have the tools to even last a 12-round fight with Chávez is in a bad mood.
Well, after a rocky start, Holligan gets through round 1 against one of the all-time greats.
You've got to use the jab and not stand still. Do you hear me? Hey, you've got to bind the jab and don't stand still. Do you hear me, lads? How do you feel? You've got to weather the storm. You've got to lace it out. Do you hear me, Andy? You're backing them up now, but you've got to back them with the jab. You're walking forward to him.
Here's this unusual Chávez. Continuous left hook to the head. Look at that. Already he's back on his heels. Holligan has never seen or been in anything like this. He still seems in a bit of shock as he's being lectured to.
Don't walk forward on nothing, hands. Do you hear me? You're backing them up, but you're not facing on nothing. Do you hear me, hands? Feel good. Feel good, Andy Holligan.
Round 2. Holligan has never had a professional fight outside of England, and he's fought little this year on top of the fact he's going up against a legend. He's had only 1 fight in '93 back in May, a second-round TKO over Lorenzo Garcia in Mansfield, England. Still, he said he didn't hesitate to challenge Chávez. Holligan said it's one of those things you don't say no to. He feels he has a good chance to pull off an upset of Chávez. He likes to come forward, I like to come forward. He's a puncher and I'm a puncher, said the game Holligan. But his history tells us Chávez has handed out some brutal beatings to overly cocky challengers en route to the 88-0-1 record.
told him, keep a jab out there in front of you, but he is not keeping a jab. He is not keeping it because he doesn't know how to put it out there without getting killed in return. And he is being too cautious if he's going to fight a busy man like Chavez. He's got to get some action in there.
Well, right now he's got some clean punches landed on him, and he feels the wrath of Chavez, and I think defense is more on his mind than offense, and that jab is kind of staying close to home.
Holligan often stands toe-to-toe exchanging punches. And against Julio César Chávez, that could be the end.
That's about 5 straight hooks in a row, and you can't take too much of that.
He's going to earn his money tonight.
Holligan won't run. He'll stand in there and trade hard punches with Chavez. The general consensus of opinion in Great Britain is that Holligan has a better chance of upsetting Chavez than most. But that's Great Britain.
I was going to say, but that's limited to one island in this world.
What a proud island.
Where it's early in the morning, the wee hours of the morning in England, as the fans are tuned in to see their hero, Andy Holligan, against Julio César Chávez.
I'll tell you, it's been basically head-to-head, ripping on the inside. Obviously, Chavez is more accurate, the fighter doing most of the damage, but Holligan's in there trying. He's still working and digging, but not really being effective. He's not got a lot of leverage on his punches, mostly arm punches.
And his face is getting very red from the punches of Chavez, which are hard and unceasing. They just keep coming.
Red and ugly.
Final seconds of round 2. Chavez 12th defense of the WBC super lightweight title.
Some of that head-to-head, you know, that could result in a cut. They have been butting heads there. Not badly, but they have been putting their heads together, and that could result in a nasty cut. There is the hook to the side, and if there's one thing you're going to remember this man about is that he never forgets that hook to the side. That is his trademark. Not much happening in the corner. They seem to be satisfied with everything. They say, watch the bumping of the heads.